different key clubs. Yes. I know a lot of people love that there's different types of key clubs, not only traditional, but as well as non-traditional clubs. So that's really cool to hear about. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start. So we'll go ahead and begin since we have 30 minutes. So welcome everyone to Service Around the World. We're so glad that you guys can all join us.
So today we will be first talking about service around the world. So we'll first meet our speakers, and then we'll have a little fun icebreaker. Then we'll get to know how international is Key Club. Then we'll get to define what service means to us. We'll hear from you. Also, then we'll get to the fun part, which is the service projects that we'll share with you. And at the end, we'll have a little Q&A session if we have time. So first of all, hi, my name is May. I am from Colombia. I'm a senior, and some of my hobbies include baking, even though I'm not that good at it, but I'm still trying. I love learning new languages. I love reading and writing poetry, and I consider myself a little bit of a movie buff. So my Key Club experience has been that I've been Colombia's liaison since 2020. Which is I'm in charge of being the connection between the international board and my country. I was my home club's editor, and currently I serve as my club's president, and I'm also part of the Truly International Task Force. I'm a district ambassador.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Almedo Deep, and I currently serve as an international trustee. And a little bit about me is I'm from Ormond Beach, Florida, and I'm currently a junior in high school. Some of my key club experience includes being a club fundraising chair at the club level. And then during my sophomore year, I took the transition to my division and I became a Florida District LTG. This year, I decided to run for higher office and I ran for international trustee. And now I currently serve the amazing Cal Nuisance District, which composes of the California, Nevada, Hawaii District, the New England, Bermuda District, and the Wisconsin, Upper Michigan District. As well, I currently serve on the Global Relations Committee, the Executive Committee, and CNH's Policy, International Business, and Executive Committee. I also am a member on the Membership Retention and Recruitment Task Force, and just like May mentioned, I'm the co-chair for the Truly International Task Force.
Okay, so now we'll do a little fun icebreaker. You can join the Slido by scanning the QR code or typing on your phone or computer, slido.com, and entering this code. So we'll give you a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, so now to move on to our icebreaker. So we'll ask you, what district are you from? So you can type which district are you from. So we have Georgia, Pacific Northwest, Barranquilla, my home club. Okay. CNH. Okay. So we have a lot of people from CNH in New York. Okay. South Carolina, Philadelphia, Capital District. Okay, so we have people from various parts of the world, so it's pretty exciting given our theme of our presentation. So now we'll move on to how international is Key Club.
So wow, it's amazing to see where you guys are all from. And it's so amazing that we have an event that can connect us all in one place. So I'm glad that you guys were all able to join us. So let's go ahead and talk about how truly is Key Club International. As of right now, Key Club International has over 200,000 Key Club members. And that's amazing because we have members from all around the world and over 33 countries. So Here we have listed our Key Club International districts. So go ahead and look at where you're from, try to find where your district is at, and look at the different districts that we have across Key Club International. Fun fact, we also have key clubs in formation, key club districts in formation. So that's super exciting. We can't, it's always exciting to see the Key Club International map change and develop. So we have a Key Club Geography 101 session for you all. So buckle in. I'm sorry if you hate history class, but we're going to go ahead and give you a little geographical history lesson. So yes, on the Key Club International map, the Caribbean Atlantic district is near the Bahamas and Jamaica district, but just to show you all how it looks like on the real life map, the Caribbean Atlantic district is near Venezuela, so it's near South America, as well as on the left-hand side, you can see where Jamaica and the Bahamas district are for our few international districts.
Okay, so apart from the district clubs, we actually have clubs in other parts of the world. So did you know that Key Club is in over 38 countries? And fun fact, one of the workshop presenters from the last session, they are from Tunisia, which is the first Key Club in Africa. And we also have another fact that Jamaica is the largest international district. And we can also see like an example from another country, which is my home club, which is in Colombia. And currently we have 2 key clubs there. So it's pretty exciting seeing how there are clubs all around the world, not only in the district. So here's a little overview of which clubs are around the world. Now we'll do another not icebreaker, but like fun activity, and it is what is service. So first of all, we want to share with you what service means to us. So service, to me, it means kindness. It's showing love and appreciation to your community, even when it is not required of you. So Key Club, through the years, it has taught me that service is so much more than just giving. It's appreciation to your community.
And like May mentioned, the thing about service, it takes a lot of different shapes and sizes, which is so awesome. And it's one of the reasons why I truly love Key Club and how Key Club is distinguishable from any other service organization. So what service means to me, I believe that service is your individualized way of giving back to your community, no matter how big or small. And just remember, it's a gift to give. Service builds bonds that are worth your while, which is primarily the reason that I know most of us are in Key Club, just because of the bonds we all build together.
Okay, so now, what does service mean to you guys? So you can type in the Slido what service means to you all. Let's see what some people say. Okay. Okay, so giving back, helping others, inclusive, impact. And then which one else do you see? Which other do you see?
You know what I find interesting, May? That most of the responses to what service means to people actually fall in our core values. So if you guys don't know our 4 core values, it's really cool that a lot of people's perspective of service is included in our 4 core values. And I know I see a lot of helping the community and helping others, which is amazing, as well as inclusiveness, humanity, putting others first is a really good one. Happiness, yes, I love that word. Happiness is the perfect way to describe service. So what else do you see, May?
I see that someone typed Ahmed, so that's what service means to them. It says friends from all around the world, helping those who need it most. It's interesting seeing like what service means to everyone. So now we'll move on to the fun part, which is service projects around the world. So we'll first start with my home club, which I'm very proud of being representing right now. We are spotlighting Altamira International School's Key Club, and this activity was part of Key Club Week And in this event, Key Clubbers from Barranquilla, my city, delivered 100 lunches and health kits to vulnerable groups. And we did this with over or more than 70 volunteers. And this was all in collaboration with KCP, Carlsea Parish Key Club, which is the other Key Club at my area. And we also handed out notes with kind words to students and the school staff to promote kindness. As you can see, here are some pictures of it. The picture to the right is one of the kind notes we handed out, and down you can see the whole group. We were delivering lunches and health kits. So it was really fun, a core memory, definitely.
Next, we have the Bahamas district. So we're recognizing the club called Coakley High School in the Bahamas. So this event is in which the Key Club of Coakley High School partnered with the Moss Town Community Center. With their combined resources, they were able to give food items to a number of families in need. So on the right, you can see pictures from the event, and it's always an amazing way to see how each district gives back in their communities.
So now we are also going to spotlight, of course, the Tunisia Key Club. As I mentioned, one of the workshop presenters, she is from these clubs. So we're spotlighting Gabe's Coast Key Club. And the name of this activity is Plant a Tree to Set the Planet Free, which is a catchphrase. And in this service project, members planted over 100 trees in in a local garden in the region. And they did this with the purpose to raise awareness about global warming and take climate action. So we can see the amazing pictures of this activity. Now I'm going to pass it on to Ahmed.
Next, we're going to be recognizing a service project from the mighty Jamaica district. So for those of you who do not know, as mentioned previously in the presentation, Kajani Williams, the Jamaican governor, and I co-chair a truly international task force that focuses on increasing diversity, equity, and inclusiveness all around Key Club International. So here are one of the service projects from Jamaica, and it was a public health worker street. So a response given by the club, they said, the Public Health Inspector Street was a project executed last year, December, where our Key Clubbers cooked and entertained local public health workers so they feel appreciated for all their hard work during the pandemic. And that's why service is such an amazing thing, because it's different and varies from in every district, as well as recognizing a need in your community and fulfilling that. As you know, the pandemic hit us hard and the public health workers were really overworked. So seeing something like this definitely put a smile to their faces.
So now we'll put the spotlight to Eastern Canada District, which, as you may know, Maria, she's from this district, one of the last presenters, and we're spotlighting Ottawa Key Club. And this is a really, really fun activity, which immediately when I saw the pictures, I was like, I want to be there. And it's the Ottawa Bet Race. And in this event, this is an event where teams register and collect funds to compete in a race, which they push a bet on wheels across Dow's Lake on the Rideau Canal in Ottawa. So it's a truly unique fundraiser that funds the Ottawa Club service projects for the year. As you can see with the pictures, it looks really fun, doesn't it, Ahmed? And it's like so interesting because we don't have snow. So seeing that, it's like I'm jealous. I want to be there.
Next, we have a service project that looks really familiar. Can you guys spot someone that looks familiar in the pictures? Yes, so this is a service project from the mighty Florida district, which is actually my home district. So we're spotlighting my home club, and it's called Spruce Creek High School. And the initiative that we created for a service project is called the Reading Room. And here's a message from my club president. The Reading Room initiative aims to create a resource for low-income families in Volusia County. Since I live in a county where there is a lot of Title I schools, it's always good to find resources that will help majority of students get a better education. We wanted to have a safe space where students can come read, learn, and complete school projects. We also offer free tutoring for school and test prep. And we're grateful for Key Club International for selecting our project to be funded with their YOF grant. So if you guys haven't checked out the YOF grant, it's an amazing resource to fund all of your service opportunities. The YOF grant pays for 2/3 of your service project, which is super, super cool because you're able to complete a lot of extraordinary service projects that require lots of funding. So just to give you some background regarding the Reading Room Initiative, a team from our home club, we renovated the room. So we rented out the room at the Dickerson Center, and then we renovated the room with painting, and we used the YOF money for paint supplies, furniture, couches, bean bags, rugs, etc. And then we did a book drive to have all the students recycle test prep books, fun enjoying reading books, as well as any books that will be helpful to them in school.
Okay, so thank you everyone for listening, and feel free to contact us. Here is my email, my Instagram, and here is Ahmed's email and Instagram, and also his sister's Instagram if you ever want to reach out and ask any questions. Do you think we'll have time for the Q&A? I think so. Yeah.
Yes. And before that, May, I'm gonna go ahead and ask if everyone, if they can, turn on their camera to take a fun workshop picture so that we can include in Key Club International resources. So if you can, go ahead and turn on your camera if possible. We'll give everyone until 3:17, and we'll go ahead and take a nice group picture. Oh, it's so amazing seeing all of your faces, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and take the picture in about 1 more minute. So if you are unable to turn on your camera, that's totally fine. But thank you all so much for turning on your camera. So we'll go ahead and wait 1 more minute. I think a majority of everyone turned on their camera, so we'll go ahead and take the group picture. But if you guys aren't unable to, don't worry. We'll take a grand finale group picture at the end of the global engagement rally. So beware for that. So everyone, on the count of three, I'll go ahead and take a picture. Oh, just keep in mind that I have to take pictures of the different slides, so it might be a little awkward, but just try to hold your smile as those amazing smiles as much as you can. All right, 3, 2, 1. Almost there. There we go. Thank you all so much for turning on your cameras. And now let me go ahead and pass it on to May.
Okay, so I think the Q&A session should work. So you can ask if you guys have any questions or any comments. You can drop it in the chat, or maybe Ahmed will read it, or on the Slido.
So the way this worked, guys, we wanted to provide you all with a Q&A session just for you all to ask any questions you have regarding Key Club International, service, anything part of your home clubs, or anything in general regarding Key Club, or just go ahead and tell us about your day or what you're excited to look forward to.
Okay, so do you want to start? Yeah.
May, there's a check out the first question for you. So just
Okay.
scroll down.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, sorry. May, could you tell us more about your club in Colombia and how you started being involved? Okay, so my club is one of the few clubs that's in Colombia, and we're really grateful for that. And we have our club has started in 2019, so we're like almost like 3-4 years. And how did I start being involved? Actually, it's a funny story. I was not part of the club, but the president asked me for help, like worth a presentation, and I just volunteered, and then I immediately fell in love with it. And then the next year during the pandemic, I was the editor, my home club's editor, and then I just decided to like look more into Key Club, what Key Club International is, and it's such a great experience. And right now I'm so grateful being here with you all. So yeah.
May, can you scroll down to the first question?
Okay, so the first,
Yeah,
okay, let's see.
I think we'll just go ahead and answer just randomly.
Yeah.
Someone asked, is it okay if I put one of your emails on my Key Club hour sheet for this event? Yes, that's absolutely fine. Feel free to contact any of us if you guys have any questions regarding Global Engagement Rally or anything in general regarding Key Club International. And May is amazing. So thank you guys. Thank you, May, so much for letting us know about your experience at Columbia, because it's amazing to have a student ambassador from a district in formation, which is really awesome, guys. So give it up for May in the chat.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
So May, if you want to scroll up to
Okay. Oh wait, there's one for your sister. I think so.
Oh, someone said, when will Cal Newson's sister committees be announced? Cal Newson's sister committee should be announced this week, so be on the lookout for that. Just because it's Thanksgiving break, it gives me time to finish and finalize the sister committee.
Okay, so there's how can districts get involved with international districts and their service? I think that we're working on that with the Trill International Task Force, but feel free to reach out to your governor, district governor, or also your international trustee, and they'll help you get in touch with another club from around the world. So let's see.
And a great way to be more involved with Key Club International, especially, is like all of you, taking the time out of your day to come to an international event. The Global Engagement Rally is an amazing chance to get to meet everyone from across Key Club International. So thank you all. We are super grateful to have you guys all here in one place. So let me go ahead and answer another question. What is your favorite part about Key Club? There's so many, but if I had to say, my favorite part about Key Club would definitely be all the like-minded peers that I interact with, as well as all the diverse Key Club members across the world. Being in a position of international trustee allows me to meet amazing Key Clubbers from all around the world, and it's amazing to listen to how they joined Key Club and why they're passionate about service. So it's an amazing part about being part of Key Club. So that's what I love about Key Club.
Okay, so oh wait, there's some about the international board, if you want to answer one of those.
How do you run for international office as a high schooler? So that is a great question. So the first thing you would do, personally, I believe that the first thing you should do once wanting to seek an international position is to reach out to the person with that position that you want to get. So reach out to them so you guys can know more information about all the duties and the time commitment for the position. Next, you would go ahead and fill out paperwork, as well as seek endorsement at your district convention. And then as a part of, just to let you all know, there are 2 international trustee candidates that are endorsed from your home district, as well as 1 Key Club International vice president or president endorsement from your district. So if you're seeking any of those opportunities, you would have to get endorsed by your district, and then go to the international convention, and then you'll run against all the endorsed candidates, and then they select 11 international trustees to serve on the board.
Okay, so let's see, what made you want to join Key Club? So for me, as I said, it was the fact that after joining, I discovered how international it is and how impactful it is, and the fact that you get to meet so many people, that's what drew me in and made me fall in love with Key Club. And it's the fact that I get to meet so many amazing people, for example you guys and Ahmed, which has been truly wonderful this past few weeks. And yes, that what drew my attention when joining Key Club. Okay, so oh wait, we have one for you, Matt.
Is someone
Oh,
asked,
okay, so
Mhm.
no, you can go.
Oh, okay. So someone asked, Ahmed, do you have any advice for someone who would like to run for international board next to Icon? And then I'll go ahead and answer the one above it as well. What are you looking most forward to Icon? So my first tip for someone who wants to seek an elected position on the international level is, just like I mentioned before, reach out to your international trustee to find out more about the international position. Start building connections with your division and your district as you seek endorsement for your district, as well as create a plan to execute at your district convention and hopefully at Icon. So if you want to work on your main ideas, your literature, and all of that. So the goal is to start early just so you can have everything finalized and down to the itty bitty detail. It's always great to get help from other people around you who have been experiencing like elections as well. Someone asked, what are you most looking forward to at Icon? I would definitely have to say meeting all of Key Club International in person. So seeing all of you guys in person is truly what makes my position the best. I love seeing people from all across Key Club International and what brings them to Icon, as well as all the workshops, the events, the keynote speakers. It's just an amazing time.
So I saw a question that was like popping here and it's like, May, will you be coming to Icon 2023? And yes, and so for the ones who don't know, Icon is the international convention we do every year. And yes, I I most definitely am going, and I hope that maybe more people from my club will join me, so that will be really fun and we'll get to meet everyone. So if you see me at Icon, just say hi and we'll talk, and it will be really fun. So I'm really excited for it. And what has been your favorite projects you both have done? So I think we'll do this as the last question so we can both answer it. And my favorite project would be the one that we mentioned during this presentation, which was part of Key Club Week, in which we handed out kind words, which was so amazing seeing people's faces when they got a sweet note and then getting to collaborate with another club. It was really fun.
Really quick, my favorite project, just like mentioned in the presentation, would have to be the Reading Room Initiative. Just giving an opportunity for students in the area to better their education is what did it for me, as well as seeing their smiles when they are able to get tutored and free access to test prep books. So I know we didn't get the chance to answer all of your questions, but please feel free to DM or email me or May for any questions that you guys have, and we'll be happily to answer any of them. Don't hesitate to contact us at all. So thank you all so much for coming to our workshop, and we'll see you all in the main session. Bye. We